Welcome back to the Neurotic Vowels Music channel, and welcome to another week of new music releases. I will be going over all of the rock, metal, punk, alternative rock, everything kind of in between, from the most brutal death metal to shoegaze of all the releases that are coming out this week. I will be giving the names of the band, the subgenres that they are, their country of origin, and the album and what various formats they are being released on. I will say that right now, if I mispronounce any of these bands or albums, it is purely because I do not speak most of the languages that are not English or German. Keep in mind that the subgenres I'm listing are provided by either the website I got from or by the band themselves. I don't make the decision of what they are considered and just use the information that I've been given. With all of that out of the way, let's start with February 9th. We are getting a split album release between Celtic punk band Dropkick Murphys and hardcore punk band Haywire called New England Forever. They both come from the United States and they're releasing it on a 12-inch vinyl. Next up we have a Brazilian indie rocker by the name of Marcelo Collado releasing Brado on digital and on vinyl. Croatian alternative metal band and new metal band Mamut are releasing Krila Propasti on digital. And finally, UK-based post-rock and psychedelic rock band Sightseeing Crew are releasing Muffled Ears, The World Sounds Bad Quality on digital. We now move on to February 10th. Indonesian brutal death metal band Marian Topsy release O Luna Vile on CD and digital. United States-based brutal death metal and hardcore band Neurodegeneration release Primal Wound on digital and CD. United States-based gothic and doom death metal band The Promise of Plague release The Earth Above, A Grave Below on digital. And United States band Sun Guts release Killanova, a Gent album on digital, CD, and fireball-colored vinyl. Heading into February 11th, we have United States metalcore band Any Last Words releasing The Human Condition on digital. Swedish post-rock band Anyone Anywhere release Composure on digital. The US-based slacker rock post-punk emo and shoegaze band Cece and Charlie release Midnight Songs on digital. Japanese indie rock band Crab Club release Norito on digital. Japanese noise rock post-hardcore alternative rock band Gazan release I Know How Now on CD. United States post-black metal shoegaze band Gnawing Roots release Fourth Dimensional Dreamscape on digital and limited edition CD. A Japanese band that has a jazz approach to heavy metal, R&B, and classical by the name of Oruli release 12 ephemeral yet beautiful variations on CD and CD and DVD. On February 12th, we only have two releases. We have the Portuguese alternative rock band Balaya 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 releasing Outra Vez Arroz on digital, and the US indie rock band Pepper's Monster release Like Lonely Animals on digital. And on February 13th, we have US power pop alt rock melodic hardcore pop punk band Angel Dust release Cold to the Touch on CD, cassette, vinyl, and digital. And vinyls are available in red and bloodshot marble. Polish death metal band Apotheosis release Body Fluid Tincture on digital. Turkey melodic death metal band Archaic release Hades Gigas on digital. United States atmospheric black metal band Ashbringer release Subglacial on CD, digital, and vinyl in a subglacial ice blue swirl. United States rock singer Austin Starr releases I Am the Enemy on CD. Australian hard rock band Avalanche release Armed to the Teeth on digital, CD, and vinyl. Polish rock band Bad Trip Noise releases a self-titled album on digital and CD. An international mixture of musicians from a hard rock band called Black Swan released Paralyze on CD and vinyl, available in white, blue splatter, gold, and black. German black and death metal band Blood Red releases Colors of Pain on digital, CD, and 12-inch vinyl and red. Italian thrash metal band Borrower releases Killer Demons on CD. Irish alternative rock and indie rock band Cardinals releases Masquerade on CD, cassette, digital, and vinyl. United States metalcore and hardcore band Converge releases Love Is Not Enough on digital, CD, and on Fallen Angel vinyl and Techno Killer vinyl. United States post-punk band Cryptid Summer releases Where the Earth Has Teeth on digital and on Purple Smoke vinyl and Pearl vinyl. The Swiss post-metal band De El Abime Ne Lube releases Ritual Initiation on CD, digital, and on vinyls in the colorations of gold, silver, ghostly blue, and black. French thrash metal band Death Raw releases Reduces to Ashes on digital. Polish punk rock and hardcore band Deserter releases Volny Wybieg on CD and vinyl in the color variations of black, blue with black splatter, and blue with and black marble. French noise rock and punk rock band Dirty Cloud releases New Flesh on digital and CD. United States alternative rock band Dream Fatigue releases No Requiem on CD and digital. New Zealand doom metal and rock band Earth Tongue releases Dungeon Vision on digital. United States alternative rock and shoegaze band Edgehill releases Ode to the Grey House on digital and vinyl. Swedish stoner rock and heavy metal band Electric Hydra releases From the Fallen on digital and vinyl in the colorations of red and red marble. Swiss black metal band Ante releases Der Schwarzen Flamme Vermächtnis on CD. United States black metal and dungeon synth band Extenspex releases The Woven Strings of the Winter Sky on digital. Swedish death metal band Eye of Purgatory releases Darkbone on CD, cassette, and black vinyl, purple splatter vinyl, and pink and purple marbled vinyl. Brazilian death and doom metal band Fossilization releases Advent of Wounds on digital, CD, and cassette. Italian blackened death metal band Frostmourner releases Orbital Chaos on digital. Russian atmospheric black metal ambient drone and electronic band Frozen Ocean releases Askdromar on CD, cassette, and digital. United States hardcore punk band Giallo releases Tenebrarum on digital and vinyl. French death metal and hardcore band Glassbone releases Ruthless Savagery on CD, cassette, digital, and black with blue and orange splatter vinyl, or clear with brick red, cream, and black splatter. United States gypsy punk band Gogol Bordello releases We Mean It Man on digital, CD, and clear red vinyl. United States heavy metal and power metal band Greyhawk releases Warriors of Greyhawk on CD, cassette, digital, vinyl in black or blue sky variants. Swedish garage rock band The Helicopters releases Cream of the Crop Volume 3 on CD or double vinyl, available in transparent green or black. United States gothic rock, occult, and gothic metal band Hoaxed releases Death Knocks on CD, digital, and metallic silver vinyl. United States post-hardcore band Honor Choir releases Modes of Transport on digital and orange vinyl, and half clear and half blue vinyl. Australian indie rock, post-punk revival, and gothic country band Howling Bells releases Strange Life on CD and red vinyl. United States alternative metal, new metal, and post-grunge band Hypnagogia releases My Dreams Have Teeth on digital. French doomgaze and post-metal band Ingrina releases Neverende Liss on digital and smoky caramel vinyl. Finnish art rock, alternative rock, and acoustic rock musician Ismo Alanko releases Kevet ja Kotuton on CD and digital. United States post-rock band John Tidor's Time Machine releases the self-titled album on CD and digital. United States alternative rock band Katzen releases Buckaroo on digital and blue vinyl. German black metal band Kings of Dark Desires releases Curse of the Throne on digital and vinyl. Finnish glam rock and hard rock band Kissa releases I Hate Music on digital, CD, black vinyl, clear vinyl, and pink and blue swirl vinyl. Italian doom metal band Crown releases Santa Somnia on digital, CD, gold vinyl, and black vinyl. Mexican rock band Quixote Radio releases Habitats on digital and vinyl. Australian indie rock and surf pop band Last Dinosaurs releases Wellness on digital. Greek heavy metal and speed metal band Leatherhead releases Violent Horror Stories on CD, black vinyl, and purple and black swirl vinyl. A 4-band split EP from Midnight Odyssey from Australia, Serpent Ascending Finland, Swords of Dis UK, and Oros Cow from Belgium release From the Waters of Death on digital and double vinyl. United States black metal and death metal band Moonchapel release Three-Faced Trinity for a Two-Faced World on CD and digital. United States black metal band Mordake releases Stygian Pantheon on digital. French death metal band Mortissima releases Prophecy on digital, CD, and limited edition cassette. German indie rock band Nils Keppel releases Supersonic Youth on digital. United States garage rock band The Nude Party releases Look Who's Back on digital. Italian stoner metal band Aureon releases The Grotesque Within on CD, digital, neon green vinyl, black vinyl, a tricolor striped vinyl with transparent yellow, transparent green, and transparent red. Chilean progressive death and thrash metal band Overtone releases Death Drive Anthology on CD, cassette, and double vinyl. United States southern rock and doom metal band Patriarchs in Black releases Completely Covered in Black on CD and opaque orange vinyl. United States gothic rock and post-punk band Pilgrims of Yearning releases Gemini on digital. Italian doom metal band Ponte del Diavolo releases De Venom Natura on digital, CD, and black vinyl and green vinyl. Canadian power pop and alternative rock band Pony releases Clearly Cursed on digital, CD, and vinyl. German power metal band Powerwolf releases their live album Wild Live on 2 CDs, a DVD, and a Blu-ray, 4 CD, DVD, and Blu-ray, 2 vinyls in silver, 4 vinyls in with orange and red, or 4 vinyl deep red. Polish alternative rock, punk rock, and hard rock band Pull the Wire releases Peszcz's Storm a Morski Fale on CD and digital. United States doom metal band Purple Lung releases Mystic Vision on digital. United States pop punk, indie rock, and power pop band Remember Sports releases The Refrigerator on digital, CD, cassette, bone vinyl, and orange, violet, and green striped vinyl. Swedish pop rock and garage rock band Sahara Hot Nights releases No One Ever Really Changes on digital. Belgian symphonic black metal band Sail releases Forebode on CD and digital. New Zealand pop punk Pacific reggae and indie pop band 660 releases Right Here Right Now on digital and crystal clear vinyls. United States brutal deathcore band Skin Stripper releases Brutality is Supremacy on digital. German death metal band Slaughter Day releases Death Emperor on digital, CD, cassette, black vinyl, transparent green with solid orange and black splatter vinyl, and transparent purple with solid yellow splatter. Ukrainian metalcore band Space of Variations releases Poisoned Art on digital, CD, and white vinyl. United States post-punk screamo alternative rock band Story of the Year releases Arson on CD, digital, pink and yellow swirl vinyl, and pink and yellow splatter vinyl. Canadian doom metal and stoner metal band Sun Decay releases The Blood Lives Again on digital and washed blood vinyls. United States screamo band Superworld releases a self-titled album on digital, CD, and jade green vinyl. Brazilian black metal band Supremo Occulto releases Sovereign Darkness on CD. Finnish melodic heavy metal and hard rock band Temple Balls releases a self-titled album on CD and red vinyl. Swiss technical death metal band Diagnosis releases Deprive of Vision on digital. Irish pagan black metal, melodic black, and death metal band Thy Worshipper releases Domini Vescudo on CD, black vinyl, and red and orange galaxy vinyl. Spanish indie rock band Toldos Verdes releases Hace Tiempo Que Quiero Estar Así on digital. United States alternative metal, emo, and pop punk band TX2 releases End of Us on digital, CD, and red and black rippled vinyl. Spanish melodic heavy metal and hard rock band Unchosen Ones releases Divine Power Flowing on CD. Danish metalcore and gent band Unseen Faith releases Fractured Will on digital and possibly on CD. Ecuadorian raw black metal band Vampiric Rites releases Under the Tragic Full Moon of the Vampire on CD, digital, cassette, black double vinyl, or black and blue swirl double vinyl. Swiss post-metal band Vazara releases Arbor on CD, digital, and double vinyl. United States slacker rock, indie rock, and shoegaze band We Are Only Human Once releases Drowning Dogs on CD, cassette, and digital. United States psychedelic rock and jam band Wet Tuna releases Vast on CD, digital, and vinyl. Greek melodic black metal band Winter Eternal releases Unveiled Night Sky on CD, digital, black vinyl, and blue and black vinyl. German folk, melodic death, and power metal band Wolf Chant releases Echoes of a Time Once Past on digital. United States black death and doom metal band Worm releases Necroplace on digital, CD, and double black vinyl or double Bloodlust vinyl. And now we move on to February 14th. United States black metal band band Black Serpent releases Hymns of Insanity on digital. United States metalcore, industrial metal, and cybergrind band Cherry releases Life's So Fun on digital. Polish black metal band Cuntfuck releases Sram na Crises on cassette. United States experimental rock, noise rock, and sludge metal band Depravation releases Self-Fulfilling Prophecies Inside Cronus on digital. German atmospheric black metal and dark ambient band Nebelwanderer releases Insomniac on digital. United States slam and brutal death metal band Penis Envy releases Fruiting Bodies of Decay on digital. Slovakian death metal band Realms of Chaos releases Torment of Belligerence on digital. Mathcore band Remembrance, metalcore band Nameless Was Taken, and math grind band Ultimatum release a split EP just called Split on digital. United States punk rock band RX Pink Noise releases a self-titled album on digital. The international brutal death metal band Seminole Depravation releases Sick and Disgusting Nights of a Maniac Stalker on CD and digital. Argentinian brutal death metal and grindcore band Septic Carnage releases Promo 2K26 on digital. Mexican thrash and death metal band Transmetal releases Lucifer Mi Illumination on CD. United States indie rock band Wiltware releases Forever on digital. Polish doom metal and stoner metal band Bilzebong releases The End Is High on digital, CD, black vinyl, neon green vinyl, transparent with orange, black, and neon green splatter vinyl, and green and black swirl vinyl. German gore grind band Cerebral Enema releases Atomic Krieg Ja Bitte on digital and CD. Peruvian black death metal and thrash band Death Invoker, along with United States raw black metal band Hesian, releases a split called Bestial Sacrifice for Primitive Adorations on digital and CD. Swedish raw black metal band Immortal Flame, Russian black metal band Teufelsdom, and once again Hessian releases a split EP called Consultations of the Obscure in the Shadow of Darkness of Antique Darkness. Brazilian atmospheric black metal band Marnak releases Zhangsheng Yu Huasai, translates to War and Fire, on digital. Norwegian black metal band Northern Krieg releases Worship Files for Anthropophagolania Predators on digital. United States death metal band Nunslayer and once again Hesian releases Decrepit Vision of Blasphemy on digital and CD. Chilean post-rock, noise rock, Cueca, post-hardcore, and avant folk band Fuyu y la Fantasma releases Cantata del Desierto Verde on digital. And the last release of this week is Swedish depressive black metal band Tiaktiadelv releasing Encompassing Nothingness on digital, CD, and vinyl. And that is it for this week's new releases in rock, metal, and everything in between. If you want to be kept up to date on all the new releases in the upcoming weeks, please subscribe to my channel. Like the video if you enjoyed it. Leave any bands I might have missed down in the comments down below. Ring the bell to get instant notification, and I will see you next week. Bye-bye.